Welcome to the home of all things ballroom dance. Today, we're going to touch on a little bit of a sensitive topic that we don't hear much about, which is politics in judging in the ballroom dance world, okay? And before I get to that, I want to thank Catherine Gardner for your comment a couple days ago. She says, please redo and get the white off your eyes. So guys, just for the record, I genuinely appreciate your criticisms. While I am very in tune with fashion and cosmetics on the competitive ballroom floor, I am the first to admit I'm oblivious to what's going on in current pop culture. And certainly if there are things in my video that I can do to improve your experience, whether it's the sound or visually so it's easier to understand, please let me know. I have yet to be offended by any of your comments. Also, super helpful to me when I receive criticisms like, hey, when your lips match your face, I have a difficult time understanding what you're saying because I can't read your lips. Try dark lipstick. If you give me suggestions on what I can do, it makes it a little easier for me to hit that sweet spot. Okay, let's get down to the nitty gritty. Politics. Okay, so the first international competition I went to was an IDSF, International Dance Sport Federation comp. Totally eye-opening experience for me. I saw couples at the championship level, noticeably, dancing in that semifinal that, in my eye, looked like they really belonged in that final, and they didn't make that cut. And although I had seen similar things happen in the small local comps, I was relatively inexperienced at that time. So I thought, well, you know, maybe one judge is judging musicality and the other judging the shape and the other judging the flight. Maybe these marks are justified. But when I saw this international competition, I realized, gosh, there must be something else at play here. And in fact, there is. Now, for local competitions, this does come into play, and I'll share how. Local teachers have vested interest in placing their students ahead of other people's students. So for example, at this particular competition that weekend, it was a huge international competition. My first major comp I went to, all of the others were local. I wasn't even making it out of the first round. I just thought, oh, well, I was quite naive. I guess I'm just a worse dancer and I suck. But when we went to this competition, not only did we beat all of those couples that had been placing ahead of us locally, not only did they not make it even out of the first round, but out of a quarterfinal, my partner and I won first place in every single dance from every single judge. And these weren't local yahoos. These were all international championship level dancers. They had flown in to judge this comp. And as a matter of fact, one of those local pro teachers who had been placing their couples first way ahead of us at the local comps even asked, well, why didn't you place my couples? Asked one of these judges. And apparently, of course, this is all secondhand, but I can tell you empirically, I did see the results. We swept it clean. And that teacher was told by this international judge, well, for starters, your students can't even dance to the music. So I would say, local comps are a fabulous experience. Definitely do them all. Support all those local comp organizers. They're a wonderful opportunity to dance and learn under pressure. But take the results with a grain of salt. And I'm not even talking about the competency of the judges, but in the personal vested interest those judges have in perhaps maybe not marking you as well as other couples, okay? Who knows? Maybe they have a bone to pick with that other local teacher because that other teacher stole students from them and they want to punish that teacher. You never know what's going on locally, but that stuff does happen. And I know it's ugly, but I'm sharing it because I've experienced it myself, and it's okay. I still became a better dancer. No biggie. Shake it off. Shake it off. Okay. So I have seen and personally experienced really more aggressive, punitive judging at the championship level. And I'm going to share a personal experience there as well. Okay, so we had a new coach move to the area, and she was the winner of a previous national title in years past. And my partner and I were stoked, couldn't wait to take lessons with this person. We're so excited, told our coaches and our friends, and our championship level friends, as well as our coaches, warned us, do not take with this person. Our coaches warned us that this person was not competent. They weren't respected in the kind of international dance community due to their skill, etc. Our friends warned us, hey, don't take with this person. If you stop taking with this person, they will take revenge on you and never mark you again. And I, of course, at the time, I have a big ego. Hey, I'm a championship level dancer. I'm doing well. They're just jealous. They don't want me to take with this person because now I have a local person I can take with. Wrong as rain. That bit me in the butt. So when this pro moved to town, I immediately signed up for that 10 lessons package. I was psyched. And just a few lessons in, I realized, whoa. They don't really know what they're talking about. Their instruction is totally not lining up with anything I have ever heard. In fact, some of it is really hurting what I know to be strong foundations that have improved my dancing. So we never finished the package. And guys, bad news bears. That person totally took revenge on us in our marks. 100%. They were judging a lot at that time, and they never even marked us out of a single first round after that. And this is when I was well established. Like every single other judge was getting me at a minimum into the semis at championship, and this person wasn't giving me a single call back. She was the only judge in any of these comps not to do this. So, it was absolutely revenge for me not wanting to take lessons with them. And I would have been better off not taking with them at all. So certainly do listen to your coaches, especially if there are people that are, hey, do take from this visiting coach, do take from that one. If occasionally there's one they say, hey, that might not be the best for you, here's why. Listen, they are looking out for you, okay? Same thing, if your friends caution you with, hey, it's fine to try with this person, but this was my experience, and you hear that from 5 different people, maybe take that in consideration, okay, guys? Okay, I have a final personal story for you. I have friends who are a couple. I don't want to name names and out anyone, so I can say you definitely know one of this partnership. They're very popular on TV. Anyway, at this time, they were competing internationally in 10 dance, meaning international Latin and standard. So we're contenders for that national title. And I'll get into this more in another video because I'm already pushing that 10-minute mark. But there are different kind of camps in the judging world. And this couple took from a certain camp of judges, all very competent couples in that final. They ended up placing second in the National Pro 10 Dance Championships that year. And our coaches said to them, you know what? They didn't out-dance you. They out-politicked you, because they happen to be taking from the judges who were on that panel this year. And if you had a different set of judges on that panel, hey, could have gone your way. And certainly when you get to the championship level, these things become much more acute, both in the amateur and pro championship level divisions, because everyone's dancing correctly. Everyone's dancing beautifully. So there's a lot more fluidity in your ability to mark couples based on how you feel. Not necessarily empirically, well, they weren't on time, like you can do, say, in gold syllabus. So I thought you'd find that to be interesting. And overall, I highly recommend competing. It's a wonderful, joyful experience. But you know what? Every comp, you're going to get different marks. And it might not be totally based on your confidence. So don't take it personally. Just shake it off. Go to the next comp. Dance your best. And I'm going to have to do another video on this because I got a lot more stories to share on that. So hope you found that to be interesting. And I will see you tomorrow. If you like hearing more about ballroom dance stuff and this sort of discussion, hey, subscribe or give me a thumbs up. Love that. Okay, talk to you soon. Bye, guys.